Michael,
Hey,
do you like to party hard?
I've been known to party hard once in a while.
I feel as though I would not be mischaracterizing you if I said you were more interested in parties than any other person I know.
I think I am probably the original party monster.
The science of the party, the actual action of the party, just the very notion of the party.
No, you flatter me.
When I think of a party, I think of Michael.
Cool.
And that's why I have this game here. It's called Party Hard. And I actually think you have spent more time with it than I have. So
I do feel like it's at least semi-autobiographical in nature.
I will play it. As you can see, I have only made it to the neon rooftop party. Mm-hmm. I have not yet made it to the boat party. Out of the first four, what do you think is probably the best party to... The first one's pretty easy to see.
Let's do the casino. I think that one gives you a pretty good idea. I think it's one of the funner levels.
It's a good mix.
Yes.
All right, let's do the casino. So, there is a couple of heroes that you can choose from. I don't know, do you know what the criteria is to unlock these? Have you got any of them?
The second hero you get for beating the game, the ninja...
Is that a cop that you get for beating the game?
Yes.
Okay.
There's also a guy with a chainsaw who I unlocked, and now that I've gone back, I can't play him anymore.
Oh, well...
Strange world, I know.
It's probably all right. Now, I think it actually skips the cutscenes now. The game does have a little story that it tells us through cutscenes at the start of each level, but I think it's pretty much gone for this one.
So the story is you are a guy with a knife.
Yeah, so, can you pick up sleeping people?
Yeah, just go up to them, press the B button.
So I'm down here in the bottom right. Where can I take them? If someone seizes me, is that suspicious?
If they're sleeping, no.
Oh,
So
great.
what you could do is maybe just put them in the road.
Oh, yeah. And then, here, let's do that. That seems like a good way to start our party harding. So what we're going to do is we're going to just carry this guy out here into the street. Perfect. Let's grab these guys while we're at it. So your goal in Party Hard is to kill everyone. Or at least as many folks as you can. Oh no. Oh no.
Run!
Oh my god.
All right, so you've already failed the party.
Okay, so the bouncer does knock you out. So this is a good time to point out that this game is kind of a one-shot situation. If you die, then that's it. You have to start over. I really would like to fulfill my people in the street fantasy. So
Hold on, before you do that, maybe you should go take a look at that Lamborghini.
Oh, this is a good time to do the Lamborghini. Oh, let's hurry. Oh, God. So we'll start up this Lamborghini here. Oh, that was good.
Now, there's something that's kind of annoying about this game is that it doesn't really have any sound effects.
True.
So you'll notice those people will all run over in silence.
and of course, there's kind of a bizarre logic to the game where no one really minds that like a horrible accident has occurred right in front of their very eyes.
Right.
So now that we've got some people laying in the street, let's go ahead and order some hot dogs. Here they come. So that didn't quite work. I'm a little disappointed. Let's go ahead and set off this oven to explode, and this gumball machine. So when you walk up to objects here, you can press Y to put a trap on them. You can see the oven just went off there. I get a couple points for that. I found these speakers to be pretty effective weapons.
Yeah. There you go.
There we have it. We'll start that one too. So the traps are not something that people detect generally. So if I trigger a trap, no one's going to notice. The only thing that people really pay attention to is when you actively stab someone or try to stab someone.
Right.
You can hold A to do a dance. You can see I'm doing that right here. Sometimes the dance will upset people. It seems like it is upsetting most of the people here. If you have an area that has a really big crowd and you want them to disperse, you can go do your dance and they'll kind of spread out a little bit. Sometimes it'll have the opposite effect. You can see these two guys here actually really dug my dance, and so they are going to dance as well. So these guys are into it. But I did scare away a few other people. there's so much going on in this game, it's hard to kind of point it all out sometimes. Like, you'll notice there's some robbery hooligans up top here, and we can go and interrupt them and there's a pretty useful item up here. Is it a change of clothes in the casino?
It actually depends on which version of the level you're playing. It'll change depending on which layout.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so in the game, if you play for like about 10 tries, every 10 to 15 tries, it'll switch certain parts of the level. Like, there will be different traps available. The crowds will hang out in different areas. So this actually creates kind of a dynamic where sometimes like a level just isn't playable with the options that they give you.
That was a little ballsy right there.
Right.
So I have a knife, and you've seen me use it a couple times here. The other really important button to get used to is the left trigger, which will show you when people are within a radius where they'll notice you. So you can see right here, I'm holding the trigger, and all of these people can hear me. If I move down here and hold the trigger, only those people can. So if I want to come over here and kill this guy, I can actually pretty much get away with it as long as once this waiter leaves. And there we go. So, success, victory. And then, so, I mean, your goal, you can see there's a little counter up in the corner there. So there's 29 out of 58 people that I have killed. This is a great little murder section over here. Let's go ahead and get this guy first. Actually, can you dump a body just down the...
No, it has to be dead first.
Okay. Okay, well, I think we can just go ahead and... There we go. That'll teach them to fall asleep at a party.
Or in the street.
Or in the street. I think we might be able to get this guy before the paramedic gets here. No, it's not. It's not worth risking it.
Kind of a weird, incongruous aspect of the game is actually the paramedics don't pay attention, so you can just murder a guy right in front of them and they don't care.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's maybe another issue with the game is that it's just kind of inconsistent with everything. Like, some people will pay attention to things you do, other people won't care. There are a couple levels later in the game where you can just like walk into a room full of like women in bikinis dancing, and you can just stab them all one by one and they won't do anything.
I've also noticed that waiting by the phone can be very beneficial. So kind of like starting some shit and then waiting for somebody to come over to the phone to, oh, I've been detected. That symbol above my head means I've been detected.
Yes.
So we're going to go ahead and change our clothes with that item I picked up earlier. I've found it to be one of the most helpful items because it can be very frustrating. Like right now, I've killed 40 people. I only have just a few more to go. If I get caught, I'm starting over again all the way at 0, which is a little obnoxious. Maybe even a lot of obnoxious. Let's do a dance. See if we can upset some people. So now we're kind of getting to the part of the game where things are tricky, where basically I've killed all the easy prey, and the people who are left, I either need to get to split up a little bit, because if you just start going hog wild in the middle of a crowd, you'll get caught pretty quickly.
Also, you've used most of your big explosive traps, so you don't really have a way to kill a large group.
Right.
You just have to go after them one by one.
That car really did a lot of the work for us, though.
Yes, it definitely was very helpful.
I was going to get that guy, but now I'm not going to. We could start a fire, but there's nobody. I find that not a lot of people really come back into the kitchen.
Yeah, I think when I played this level, I actually carried a bunch of sleeping people in there and set them on fire.
You've been a little more sadistic than me. I bet we can get this stripper without anybody noticing. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh good. He gave up. He's like, I saw that guy murder someone. I'm going to tell the cops. And he was like, oh no, it's too much work.
It wasn't a like on Facebook.
So if I kill this guy, the paramedics aren't going to notice?
Nope, they don't care.
Nice. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, you can't attack them though. They're tougher than you.
Oh no. Okay, so I've been busted, but if I can get through this trap, you can run from the police. I'm actually in the best position to do just that because I can go back through the trap. See? Are you giving up your dream, cop? Whoa, what is Mario doing down there?
He fixes escape routes that you use during the police chase, so you can't use them afterwards.
Oh.
So you can only use that escape once.
I actually didn't know that. So I've been pretty sloppy this game. I'm not really doing an excellent job. So this guy's coming over to use the phone. We'll just put a stop to that immediately. Little stabby stab. I think I'm not gonna be able to get her. Let's see if we can upset one of these girls to go away. Nope, they are into my dance. Oh, this guy.
He doesn't like it.
Just fuck off. I haven't seen any. Have you seen any like kind of weird translation stuff while I've been playing? Because it's not uncommon to find.
The guy just said LOL parentheses.
Yeah, that's one that we found. If you dance long enough, some people will hit you
Yeah, they'll actually start a fight with you.
and actually knock you out. See, this is a good example where it worked pretty well, though. Go ahead, get out of here. Get out of here. I want to kill this woman.
Go away, you.
Leave. Police will take care of this. So yeah, we'll see if we can knock out the rest of these folk here. Now, if you're quick too, you can kill multiple people like in a chain.
Yes.
And actually, the game even has kind of like a combo system. I don't know if you noticed that. Like, if
Yeah,
you kill
they'll give
them-
you combos. I don't think they mean anything though.
you have points up there in the corner.
Yeah.
So I mean, they get you that, but whether or not the points actually like do anything of note, it's hard to say.
I don't think they do.
I don't think we'll be able to get that guy. Let's see if we can get this girl to go away. The pool is pretty ripe for murder right now. I'll bet you we can get all three of these guys. You think?
I think you can do it.
No.
Okay.
There's only one way out. Ha. Let's pick this guy up. Where should we take him? Just to a quiet place where he can be murdered. I think right here.
So when you get to the later part of a level, this is kind of where you see the game break down. Like, we're just kind of wandering around looking for like stragglers to stab.
Right.
There's not a lot of strategy. There's not like a very engaging way to deal with them.
It's definitely where things slow down a bit. At this point, you will have already seen all the traps that there are to see. Mm-hmm. And so, like, I don't know, a little bit of the charm is gone at this point. Oh no, see, I pissed them off enough that they've now knocked me out. But I also broke up. Oh, wait, the police are coming. Let's hope I don't get... Sometimes, so if I had another criticism of the game, sometimes it is confusing as to how it decided that you were the murderer.
Yes, I would say that's very fair. That's a very fair criticism.
Like,
Especially in later levels, there are a lot of very tight cornered areas where if I stab somebody and then like walk out of a bathroom, if some guy comes into the bathroom after I leave, it seems like they just automatically know I'm the murderer. Mm-hmm. And again, it's one of those things where I don't feel like there's a very clear explanation of how he knew or under what circumstances people will figure it out. So I didn't really know how to...
You probably saw the times that I got caught, there was a little line of sight that appears.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So there's a little bit of a hint in that regard. Oh, do we only have 2 guys left? 3?
3.
3. Let's get them. We can get them all real quick. All right. Hey, doll. See you later. And I hear my dogs growling, so special guest star, my dogs. They like to party hard also.
Right, they love it.
They love this game. It's their favorite. And there you go. I won.
You are the party hard.
I am the party hard victor. And so you get a little score there. I don't know if it's better. I probably had a better time this go around than my previous, but I don't know if I can see a comparison. Oh, and so actually now it's telling a little bit of the story again. I'm not sure.
The Vegas killings were the ones that really threw the son of a
So, what are your thoughts on this?
killer.
I don't
One night, he had the gall
like it.
the streets with cops on
I would say it's bad.
The voice acting is,
pick another spot to
it leaves something to be desired.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know why it's there. Like, it doesn't add anything.
really bring
I can't tell if they think it's like so dark that it's funny, because it's definitely not. It's not funny.
Right.
It's just like,
It's not actually. If anything, it's kind of the opposite, where it's like really serious.
yeah.
And it's an unusual juxtaposition with the rest of the game that isn't very like. There's a part in this game where you can make a bear dance on like the dance floor.
Right, and he's got like a sunglasses and gold chains on.
Right, he's like a really cool hip bear.
But in the cutscene, it's like, the rain was dark and drenched into my soul. And that's when I knew who the killer was.
Should we do? No, we won't do a whole other one, but should we just play around a little bit on one more level, just so you can see some of the environmental hazards and things like that?
Yeah, this one's a good example.
So holding the left trigger shows you all the stuff in the environment. Really effective stuff that you can do. You can poison the food. We can set this gumball machine to explode somehow. That's definitely one of the more kind of unusual non sequitur.
And it's the most common trap in the game by far.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
do
little,
that one.
Oh yeah.
Now see, we just killed like 25 people, but they just kind of like disappeared.
Boy, that got me a lot of points. Oh hey, we should set this thing off.
Yeah.
This one's got a lot more traps than some of the other levels. And that would maybe be another criticism that I have. And I like how it like sailed off the roof. Like, you're causing such chaos and such havoc, and the party rages on. I think there's even one guy who comments that like all these dead bodies are really killing his like
Right.
party mood. Something about that's strange. Throw a person from roof, so we'd have to wait for somebody to come over. You can apparently throw people into the fan. I actually haven't done this level yet, so yeah. Don't run out there. There's another body. It's really gonna kill your party mood. Yeah, we should trigger these speakers. Trigger this gumball machine. Let's just trigger everything. Yep, that one too.
So you'll probably notice we keep getting the cops called on us, and they show up, bag the bodies, and leave.
Like real cops.
Right. I feel like that maybe is a bit of a missed opportunity as well, because the game has an option for you to hide bodies so that they won't be discovered, which we haven't done at all. So you can kind of see how important it is.
Is there a hiding place? I don't even think there is a hiding place in this map.
You can throw them off the roof.
Ah, is that what this is down here? Or no, this is some kind of trap with the cleaner. Cut the rope.
Yeah.
Oh.
But so like the cops will show up, and no matter how many times they get called, it doesn't matter if you, as long as you never get caught, like it never changes.
Let's push this guy into the fan. I think he's almost... Oh no, we can push him off the building. There he went. See, I don't know. There's kind of something to be desired in the animation.
Right, he
that.
like disappears.
Man, we blitzed through this party real quick. Let's be a little bold here. Where's the phone? I love the DJ, who also never reacts to pretty much anything.
Yeah, the DJ is just one of those people who, like, no matter what you do, he's just absorbed in the music. As a good DJ should.
Right. I mean, that's really just... It speaks more to the strength of his DJing abilities.
I think you can actually throw him off the roof.
The DJ?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, there he went.
But yeah, see, he just disappears.
And actually, I can start a conga line.
Yeah.
I suppose we should do that.
This is actually one of the...
This is a good level.
Yeah, the conga line's like a feature in the level that's kind of unique. And it actually serves a purpose because it gets everybody in a group, so you could wait for them to get on the dance floor, then activate it and kill a lot more people.
Right. I feel like I've actually kind of done myself a disservice here because I'd like this conga line to break up now. Let's just, let's see if we can upset them with my dancing. Like, guys, you can stop congaing now. See, so...
Just, yeah, stab the fat guy in the back. Nobody will miss him.
He can't keep up with the conga line.
But that's another thing is, like, you're... Ooh, bold move.
Oh, nope, it's not gonna pay off. That did not pay off. Now, if you are down to like 2 or 3 guys left, and you do get... So, like, if I can kill everybody before the cops catch me, it's very unlikely. No, I can do it.
Run!
No.
Run! You know you have a run button.
Wait, I do?
Yeah.
Oh.
The right trigger.
So maybe another little criticism of this game, it doesn't tell you that.
No. I mean, well, if you look at the options, it does tell you that.
That's so not how you make games anymore. Oh, wait, hang on. I just got to test this run button out. Let's see. Where am I? Look at that. Do you have any idea how easy this game just got for me?
Right.
I mean, obviously that busted doesn't indicate that, but for real.
You did great.
It's a much simpler game now.
That might be another thing I would levy against the game is your guy moves slow, which is intentional, because if you could outrun all the cops, like that wouldn't be fun.
There it is right there, sprint.
But he moves really fucking slow, kind of like to the point where like crossing a map is like you get bored.
Well, this shit's life-changing, this run. Look at me. Seem like, why didn't the bouncer kill me this time? I don't know.
They seem to be very selective in noticing you. Like, I bet he'll notice you when you're trying to do... Yep, see?
Yep, there we go. All right, well, anyway, I think you get the idea, right?
Yeah.
So, Party Hard, what do you think?
It's very fun at first. I really had a good time playing it for the first couple of levels. It just, unfortunately, it's a candle that burns too bright.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got a kick out of it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's, like, high on my recommendation list, but...
It's fun, it's colorful, the violence is funny for a bit.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much good enough.
Soundtrack's pretty badass.
We didn't really talk about how this game is basically about killing innocent people, and it's going to ruin the fiber of our society.
That's good too.
But it's also a game with a bear that dances and wears sunglasses and a chain. So it's really kind of hard to criticize.
Right.
Would you say? All right, well, this is Party Hard. I think it's available soon.
Tomorrow, which will be today.
Tomorrow, today. It's
Tuesday. It's on Tuesday.
Is it on Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. So that by the time you watch this, Party Hard will be out and ready for you to enjoy. So pick it up or don't. I don't know. Whatever.
It's
I
up
like
to you
it.
guys.
I've followed this game for a while, and I find it pretty enjoyable. So, all right. I think that's it.
All right, party hard.
Party on.